Hello everybody, welcome to part 2 of a two-part video review of the Lumia 635 from Boost Mobile and Virgin Mobile. This is the Boost Mobile one. So if you haven't already, please watch part 1. I've got all sorts of stuff in there, the basics, blah 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 about this phone. So now we're going to jump into part 2 where I have stuff about speed tests, calls, included apps, Cortana, which is like the Siri of Windows Phone, and just my overall opinion of this phone. So let's start off by looking at speed tests. So I downloaded the speed test app, and I have to say I've been using LTE this whole time I've been using the phone, which is the majority of this week. And just run a speed test. Now I've only actually done speed tests from my apartment, but one thing I've noticed is Sprint's LTE is getting a lot better in my area. It's still very inconsistent though. So I'm going to show you my results in a second here. And also the upload speeds are definitely not up to par. So we'll just wait for this to finish. Alright, and I think this is the results button. Oh, no, this is a purchase. I don't want to purchase anything. Can I not see previous results? Here we go, results. Alright, so here you can see my results. I did quite a few tests over the last few days. 3, 14, 12, 13, 18, 19, 19, 14, 14. And then I had a couple that were 0.45, 0.74, and then 3, and then like 25, 24, 23, 20, and then actually the 1.44 was on 3G. And then 4, and then again just 11.9, which I believe was just now. Yep. So as you can see, it's kind of all over the board. They're mostly consistent, but I did mostly do them in my apartment. Actually, all of them in just different areas. So it was weird because I could go to one part of my apartment and get 3, another part get 0.7, and another part, right here, get 25. So it must be different towers or something, but again, not very consistent at all. Whereas my AT&T usually gets around 15 to 20 upload and download, and I never got much for upload. Okay, so let's talk about calls really quick before we move on. Calls were very loud. Like, I mean, they don't have to be, but you can turn it up quite a bit, which is nice. And then also it's quite clear, and the other person said they could hear me very well, so that is good to note. No problems with call quality. So now I'm going to look at some of the included apps. There are quite a few, and again, you can change these tiles and things, but in the actual app list, I just went through and I'm going to show you what's here. So first we've got battery saver. I'm going to go down the list pretty quick because there's quite a few. So this one just kind of explains what percent of use for each app, what percent of the battery it's used, and in the background and the in use. Okay, so and then also you can configure it to tell you to conserve battery. And then we'll go down the list. Data sense. This helps you out. I have unlimited. I literally turned Wi-Fi off right away, but it kind of graphs to you and shows you how much you're using on cellular and how much on Wi-Fi. And then again shows Wi-Fi and cellular usage for each app. So I used quite a bit in speed test. So that's that app. And then there is an FM radio, which you need to have headphones plugged in as an antenna, and then it actually shows the radio station info and stuff. I know you've seen this before, but let's just see if we can't pop something up. Okay. This one, here we go. And it shows the channel name. Must not be playing a song right now, but you can see, and you can actually also switch it to the speaker. So that's that. Alright, so FM radio, pretty neat. Food and drink, which is just Microsoft's app website thing that tells you about nearby food and then recipes and all sorts of stuff. News about food, recipes, cocktails, wine, sources. So just anything you want to do with food and drink, I guess. And then health and fitness is basically Apple Health. except Microsoft's version. It does the same kind of things, like counts your steps if you wanted to. You can track your food and all that stuff. Fitness, nutrition, medical, pretty much Apple Health. Here, Drive Plus, you have to register to use it, but I'm guessing it's something that helps you not use your phone while you're driving. And then Hooked, I looked it up. I didn't know what it was. It's a messaging app that's cross-platform, so I didn't sign up for that, but that's what that is. It's included, and you can uninstall most of these things, which is really nice. So let's uninstall that, and look, voila, it works. You can't do that on most phones, so it's really nice to see that they let you uninstall stuff here. Then iHeartRadio I installed. Lumia Creative Studio is a photo editing thing, as well as PixArt, which you'll see later. Let's see, Mix Radio is just another radio station customized thing like Pandora, and you can delete that as well. Microsoft Money, Microsoft News, so let's pop open the news one here. Again, we don't think we need to open all these. The money stuff is stocks and news and everything related to money. So here, really easy to use. It's just Microsoft's news thing. Let's go down. Also, you can click the letter and then click N, and that takes you right to news. And then Microsoft Office and OneDrive and OneNote, which is awesome. They include those, though you can get them on other phones now. PixArt, I told you can edit photos and stuff in here. And I didn't really play around with this. Didn't have time to do that, but I'm sure you can guess all the things you can do with that. And then Shazam came included, Skype came included, and again, it's really nice. You can uninstall these, and then also pin them to start, which Skype is already on the start screen. Microsoft Sports, and then there's Storage Sense, which is where you learn about your free space on the phone. I think a lot of it's taken up by games and things. TouchTube, I downloaded. It's basically the YouTube app. Transfer My Data helps you transfer your data, just like it says, from your old phone, so that's nice. And then Microsoft Travel, Travel News, Travel Tips, all that stuff. And Visual Voicemail, Microsoft Wallet, where you can make payments, I believe. And then Weather, of course, which could not find my city, which is sad because I don't live in a small city right now. So anyway, that's, again, Microsoft Weather. So that's the apps, and also there are a lot more to download in the App Store, but not nearly as many as Apple or Google, just keep that in mind, but it does have a lot of the popular ones. So that is it for that. Now let's check out Cortana, which is the virtual assistant, and what I thought we'd do, I haven't actually tried this, but we can do a comparison here with Siri. So let's just see. So, and Cortana actually gives you news and things right here on the home page. And I haven't set it up or personalized it or anything, so we're just going out trying this. What day is it?
It's Saturday, January 31st, 2015.
Oh, well, this one tells me it's 14 days from Valentine's Day. That's interesting. Let's see. What's the temperature?
It's 28 degrees Fahrenheit outside.
Alright, well, it found my weather on this one, but again, they're slightly different. But so you can see it's pretty much the same thing. And I'm not sure if you can ask it things like, what's your favorite joke?
I don't really like talking about myself. I don't have a particular preference.
Okay, so they both have kind of somewhat of a talking ability. Like Google's does not tell you its joke, it just searches it. But again, that's Cortana for you. So now overall, I basically can't stress enough how much faster this phone is, how much faster, smoother, more fluid, everything like that, than any other $100 phone that I've tried, or $150 phone, or $200 phone for that matter. So this phone is excellent when it comes to just being a fluid, good phone to have around with you. I feel like if Apple were to make a $100 iPhone, which I don't think will happen, this is what it would be like. I mean, it would be very easy to use, very fluid. It might not have the best camera or anything, which is one of the biggest downfalls of this phone, in my opinion. But it's very easy to use for what it's made for, which is texting and internet and everything like that. So if you have $100, if you don't mind getting a Windows phone, and if camera isn't a huge priority, I would definitely get this. Again, a very good value for a reliable and solid phone. So thanks again for watching, everyone. Please follow me on Twitter at Funzier1, subscribe to my channel, like this video. It all really does help a lot. Also, if you want news, most of it, or if you want to communicate with me, the best place to do that is facebook.com/Funzier1. So go ahead and shoot me a message on there, and that's where I post most of my updates. Alright, thanks again for watching. Bye.